Hello and welcome back. This is Elwin. I am playing Factorio, still playing the Subspace Trading mod, and it took me about, well, clock is about 45 minutes. It actually took me about 40 minutes to clear all of the trees in this area. Sorry, about 35 minutes. So yeah, put on some music and just went to it. So now I am ready to set up some labs. Robots are still being stupid. They've collected themselves around this area, and they can't seem to get off the belts. Setting up walls is going to be kind of a priority then, I think. Yeah. Stop. Just stop. All of you just stop. Okay, that's what I wanted. Okay. So my subspace trading was working because my copper here was getting kind of low. I'm not sure. Oh, it was probably just getting low to catch up on all of the manufacturing that I've set up. And these robots are so dumb. Alright, straggling tree. So time to set up some labs. So I did make these labs while I was cutting trees. That was a nice bit of busy work. That's just fine to do. So I'm going to leave 2 spaces here, because I have every intention of running another line of belts here for the other 2 colors of science packs. That doesn't need to be that way. So I could do another 5. I need 10. There. Oh my gosh. I don't need to set up that. Do need gears. I don't have any place manufacturing gears that I could just steal. I mean, they're all these, but yeah, that's fine. 27 is good. And then if I decide to expand further, which, you know, I might, then I have those ready to go. Need more inserters. I think I'm probably just going to pick up those robots because they are dumb. It's really too bad too. I mean, I want to like them. And you can have some. Okay, so those have all of the inserters that they're going to need. Just setting this up now so I don't have to go back through and make changes when I do get my blue and purple science set up. And then lots of power poles. Missed a couple. All right. So, oh crap. Oh, that's just worse. Okay, so it's just going to be hooked up to power now. Yes, it does. Okay, so I have no research. These research signals did complete, and that... Oh, excuse me. Okay, I'm just gonna mute for a sneeze. What do I want and what do I need? This would be nice. That's a want. This is essential, so we're gonna do that. Beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna get our research done in not much time now, relative. However, that means that I do need to go and expand some power. So I need one of those, and I just want to see my manufacturing in place here. So 8 per minute and 8 per minute. Oh, that's consumption, jeez. So I'm producing... Wow, I can support a lot of labs right now. That's fantastic. I'm doing, what, 88 to 96. 26 per minute, 26 per minute. Okay, cool. Yeah, easily the biggest scale of research production that I've done, which I totally dig. One, yep, that's one. I'm grabbing some miners because I think I'm going to need some copper. I don't know if I touched on this, but as you can see, my credits have gone down, and that's due to some copper importing that was happening. Just get this out of the way. What a good addition when they made those mineable instead of just having to clear them with gunfire. Definitely approve. That's gonna get changed in post, I guess. Whoops. That's not intentional. Oh, there's oil right here. I guess I need to not build power over that. Okay, we can do that. How do we do that, though? I don't know. How am I going to do that? How am I going to do that? I can just change all this. So plastic is already done. So, well, let's fix our Let's not even bother with that. Let's just fix it with solar. Steel, electronic circuits, and copper. Okay. I'm gonna go prepare some manufacturing for those. Also, railroads I haven't done yet. Or train tracks, I should say. It's not a railroad until you have tracks down. And part of that is making all of the signaling and the stations. That's why I curved this over here. Right, because that's circuits and plate, circuits and plate, circuits, plate, and steel. So the steel is going to be a bit of a bummer, but not a big deal. Signals, 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 and then signals. I know this is kind of out of the way for grabbing, but I'll have robots before I know it. Great. Then how do I want to bring steel over here? What's my production? My production on research is $85 a minute, so that's good. That's actually more than I'm producing, or about the same. So what else can I make here? Yeah, just the... I'm going to make the train stops where I make the rails as well. Alright, more trees. I am certainly going to need some more circuit production. Sooner rather than later. I also made a slight change to the output of the inserters here. As you can see, it's not a belt that loops all the way around and then back. It's just transport belts leading into another belt. Minor change. You know, it saves maybe 50 units on belts, or 50 items on belts. It's not anything. Solar energy is complete. So where are batteries? Batteries take sulfur. Yeah, I'm going to be done with red and green science before I know it. Which means I'm going to need blue science production, and that's going to have to be fairly large as well, I'm sure. Which means I need this space that I'm clearing out right now, not for railroad stuff, but for blue science creation. I can't even make blue science stuff yet. Battery circuits, filters, and steel. Okay. So I've got to go work on oil. This is all that means. This is just a marker. Has no other purpose. I wanted to kind of give myself some boundaries for when I was clearing trees. So I know some folks don't approve of, a lot of oil storage, but I need it. I think it's fine to do right now because I don't have any production at this point and I don't have any refining. So this will only help kickstart when I do have it. I have this reserve and I don't have to wait for the 1.8 oil per second. Perfectly fine. Means I need some of that though. Oh my goodness. I also don't have stone coming into my belt. My bus rather. So those are good. And if I do stone here, is that going to be fine? My iron is not keeping up. Mainly because of this. I'm gonna grab some wood because I have a lot of it. Sulfur processing is complete, so let's start the battery so we can at least start mentally preparing for the science production. $276 iron left. And if I do too much more of this, I'm just going to tax my power system even more. So I think really that means the next step here is absolutely going to be getting at least some oil production, because I do need batteries. Wrong way. Okay. That's good. That's got a little more output, yeah. The power is still craptacular there. Yeah, I know I need I know I need some more power production, but I really don't want to deal with any more steam. I think that's just going to be more trouble than it's worth, so let's pause some research. And that should give me plenty of output, power output. I think that's that entire patch covered. Yes, it is. Oops. All right, so there's some stone. Plenty of stone. My polluting is relatively under control. It's the only area that I don't have vision So yeah, I did want 2 rails coming down, so let's see how this is going to work. All right, yes, that is correct. That's what I like. All right, so even though this isn't really set up yet, basically ready. Let's move the stone over to the bus, and that might be the end of this episode. Yeah, so that's going to be the end of the episode because I am out of belt again. And yeah, that means the robots, I'm going to totally encapsulate them in belt, which is not okay. So I'll sort that out later, find them a new home. So anyway, there we go. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Subspace Trading Factorio. See you next time.